Hi, I'm Bob Swayze with New Life Mills. I'm a poultry specialist. Welcome to Walking the Barn. And we're here today, we're going to talk about sealing your barn up and helping to prepare your barn for winter. So today we're at an older 3-story barn. We're going to go around the barn, look for potential problems with our ventilation, with leaks in the barn, and see if we can't repair them. With the cold weather coming up, it's harder to control moisture on the floor. We don't want drafts down at the floor causing condensation points. We're going to see if we can repair some of those spots and improve the ventilation in the barn. So we'll start by identifying some of the obvious spots in the barns. Around the doors tend to leak. We're going to use our infrared camera to give us an idea of the leaks. You can see on the camera the blue line all the way around the edge of the door, which indicates the air is leaking in and cold air is getting through. Using a smoke machine, we can see how air moves throughout the barn. Even with a low static pressure, you can see how rapidly cold air seeps through cracks in the door. A smoke machine also allows us to find unwanted drafts and leaks that are not easily visible. So when we look at some of these leaks around the doors or other areas, a simple way of sealing it is spray foam or with a caulking. So when you're spray foaming this, we will seal up any part of the building that we don't have to regularly access. So we saw that there was blue all the way around this whole door. Spray foam will give us insulation, but will also seal up all the cracks. So with this older barn, we were able to seal up this door, no longer in use, with spray foam all the way around, stopping all of our leaks. On our imaging gun, we no longer see the blue line around the door. For a door on a newer building or that's still in use, caulking around the trim to prevent leaks and proper door seal replaced is the best method to stop the leak. Around the big doors, it's also very important to seal them up properly. Air will leak all the way around the doors, whether it's a sliding door or a roll-up door. It's important to make sure that all your seals are in place. Seals all the way around will help stop the air from coming in. Wherever your seal is, air will come in between the seal and the piece of material that you're attached to. Important to seal behind your seal also. When adding seal to your doors, it's always better to seal your doors from the outside. As the static pressure increases in the barn, it will draw the seal tighter to the door, sealing up better, reducing the amount of air coming in. Another bad spot for leaks in a barn is at the 1x4 where the baffle attaches to. Air gets in behind the 1x4 and can leak down between the plywood and the 1x4. Sealing it from the top is also very important. The top plate of the baffle needs to be sealed up at the back to make sure that the air does not sneak up in behind the plate and into your cavity, or the cavity needs to be filled with a spray foam to seal it up at the back. Missing clips on your fan covers and shutters causes the shutter or cover to bow in when static pressure increases. This causes additional leak in your barn. The most important spot to look for leaks around the barn is around the baseboard or the curb wall. That's where the wall attaches to the concrete. Between the base plate and the concrete, there's a foam gasket. Lots of times it gets eaten by darkling beetles or deteriorates over time. It's very important not to have leaks there, as it drafts right in on the birds, chilling the birds and creating a condensation point at the bird level onto the floor. Today we did a smoke test in the barn. It should be done by a professional, someone with experience using that. It should never be done in the barn with birds in the barn or with bedding in the barn. Not all barns are the same. Each barn has its own set of challenges. Contact your New Life Mills sales rep so we can help you improve your ventilation. Now that we've found the leaks in our barn and we're able to repair them, we're ready to move on, test, and improve our minimum ventilation. Thank you for coming out and walking the barn with us today. Join us next time when we're going to test the ventilation and see if we can improve the ventilation more in our barn.